So somebody sent me in a question, and I think this is a very powerful question to the degree I think it comes down to why 99% of people are trading and investing to begin with. Because here is the fact. People are sold trading and investing as, and why most people are doing it is because they want a second income or a new source of income, or they think they want to grow their wealth, right? And all sorts of things like that, right? So that is why they get involved in this game. However, they discover it's not as easy as they were sold to begin with, right? So here was the question that somebody sent in to me. The question is as follows, all right? Somebody sent a question in. They asked me. They said, "I've been trying to make an income from trading, but not succeeding. What do you suggest?" Okay, so here's what I'm going to say to that person, all right? What I'm going to say, 99% of people in the world will hate. And the reason why they hate it is because they don't want to hear this. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not what they want to hear. They want to hear something else. They want to hear what is sold to them. And 1% of smart people with some trading experience and the 1% of people who are financially free will get this like that. And they'll say, yep, that's completely true. Okay? So I don't know if you're in the 99% or if you're in the 1%. But let your assessment of what I say be the guiding measurement for you to let you know if you're in the 1% or the 99%. So here's the deal, right? I'm going to ask you a question, and the question is as follows. What do the following people have in common? Hedge fund managers, institutional traders, Warren Buffett, Paul Tudor Jones, Tony Robbins, Bill Gates, Fortune 500 leaders, virtually every billionaire in the world, entrepreneurs, financial gurus, and advisors have in common. What do you think they have? Right, so I'm getting all sorts of answers. I'm getting they run a business, they love the game. What else? Come on, what else? Someone else tell me. Someone says they've got discipline, but in relationship to the question, by the way, they've got big feet. Okay. Okay. They worry about building wealth, not building income. They've got the right mindset. I've got all sorts of different answers. Here is what I'm going to say. In relationship, remember, this is in relationship to the question that somebody asked. The question was, I've been trying to make an income from trading, but not succeeding. What do you suggest? Okay. And someone says they worry about building wealth, not income. I'm going to listen to that person who just said that, right? Here's the answer. They all have a working income. All of them. Every single one of those people have an income. They have a income. Listen, if they did not have a working income, they would have the hardest time in the world trying to succeed at their job. Listen, you get people going, I'm going to replace my job. I'm going to trade. I'm going to pay my bills. They are now using the thing that will screw their mind up, time, against themselves. Because they've got to get a trade in. The trader's got to work. They've got to make money this month, right? And soon as they've got to, they have to, they're now using time against themselves, and they're now having the inability to think in probabilities because it's got to work, and they're now not thinking about trades losing, and they're not accepting, I need more trades, I need more trades. And they're now wanting frequency and thinking frequency of opportunity equals probability of opportunity, right? And anybody that's been trading for a while realizes Those two things do not necessarily go hand in hand unless you are some HFT institution. Okay? All those people have an income outside. If you own a hedge fund, you do the 220 rule. You charge 2% management fee by consistent income, and they take 20% of the profits. They don't have to worry about the bills. The desk traders for the institution, they have an income to pay their bills, and at the end of the year they get the bonus to buy the Ferrari, to buy the massive house, to buy the boats and all those things like that. Warren Buffett has a job. Paul Tudor Jones has a job inside of that business. Tony Robbins has a job in that business. Does it make sense? Bill Gates has a job when he was the CEO of Microsoft and running the thing, had a job. All Fortune 500 company leaders have a job. Yeah, sure, they've got some options thing and they got some bonus payments and things like this, but they've got a regular, reliable, consistent income, right? However, it's the retail trader somehow, and they've been sold this. They've been sold this. They think they're going to pay their bills by trading. Now, if any of these people, right, the hedge fund manager, had to make money in order to pay their bills, it would screw up their trading. If the institutional traders had to trade to make money to pay their bills, it would screw them up. All these people would have the hardest time trying to succeed if they had to make those things, okay? But yet retailers think, no, but it's possible for me. I don't know whether they've been watching or they've seen, but these pit traders, they make a foot. Pit trading and what you are doing are not the same thing. And in fact, most pit traders, and you put them behind a desk, can't succeed at doing what you're trying to do. And if you're day trading, oh boy, listen, here's what is sold to people when it comes to trading. How to get rich quick. Fire your boss. Trade for 1 hour a day and be free. I've been there. I'm sure that you, like me, have had the same experience of trying to, I pay my bills. This will pay my bills. I'll get rid of this. I can do this and I'll get rich really quickly. This won't take long, right? You done that? I've done that. I know the amount of money I wasted on that. I fell for that thing. I believed it. Have you been there? Most people I speak to have. And they thought they were going to, how come it's taking so long? How come I'm not rich yet? Right? So, however, the reality is, and I'm not picking on day trading here. I'm on about all forms of trading. Look, I want you to understand. Tests, studies have consistently shown that only 1% of people are predictably profitable. If you have to make the money to pay for your bills, you're working against yourself. You have to trade, has to work. You can't lose. This one has to work. Okay? Soon as the trade has to work, I need this money to pay my bills. And I see some people, they trade, they make some money. They go, I've got to pay the taxes though. I'll take this out for the tax, and I'll take this out for my bills. Oh no, we didn't make any money this month. Well, because they've got the wrong mindset. Therefore, they're having problems losing. They think they're going to miss out. They're going to leave money on the tables. Does that make sense? So they create all the possible trading mistakes that they could possibly make in order to win, in order to pay their bills. They make every single mistake. They then start going, I didn't make any money, so I'll take some out of this month's money. They're now taking out more money than they're possibly making, and the account is dwindling. And they're going, well, how come I'm not succeeding at this game? Look, I want you to understand, people do not come to me when they're new to trading. I'm not that dude. You don't come to me when you're new to trading. People don't want to hear about mindset and things like that. Look, they come to me when they've been trading for a while, pissed off, frustrated, and inconsistently profitable, because they do not know 3 things. 1, the mindset to do it. 2, how to tie all the elements together, mindset, system, money management, business plan. And 3, the truth about trading and investing. Trading and investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme or operation. You probably thought that, and that's what was sold to you, right? But you've had experience, and now you're probably better at looking at these emails, and they come and you go, nah, mate, I don't believe that. You're a bit more, you've learned from experience. So I want you to think about the following thing. Let's imagine there was a job interview. I want you to answer this question. Do you think you stand a chance of getting the following job? Let's imagine there's and it's you as you are right now. You're going to go for this job interview, and you're going to go for this job interview as the head. You're going to go for the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Okay, be it Google, be it Apple. It's Apple, right? Okay, and you're going to go and you're going to sit down, and you're going against other CEOs of Fortune 500 companies who've got the experience. Do you think you stand a chance of getting that job? Okay? Do you think these people have had years of experience, they've run massive institutions, they've seen them become do you think you, as you are, stand a chance of getting that job? Okay? Statistically, no. Okay? No. There's only one person I know that possibly could say that, and she was I could have picked any other Fortune 500 company. That's had one client who possibly could say yes to that, actually, in all honesty. They went from the trailer park to like nearly running a Fortune 500 company. If they were here, they could have gone, yes, I do, Patrick, right? But so that's one person, but they're not here. I know they're not here. But the deal, here's the thing, what I'm trying to say to you. You're trying to do that let's just say this is day trading, okay? That's what people are trying to do. They're trying to compete for their income by trading against the other CEOs. The CEO might love that thing, but most people don't love trading. Most people don't have a value on trading. They're doing it because they want the money. They don't love trading, okay? They don't love trading. Don't get me wrong. By the time, if someone comes to me and they're listening to what I'm saying, they have a higher value on it. The people that don't love trading at all and just think this is a get rich scheme, they're out the game within 3 to 4 months. Okay, they're out. They've lost the money, and then they're cursing and saying it's a rip-off, it can't be one. And then they're on to the next thing, and then they're on to the next thing, and then they're on to the next thing. It's because they don't have a high value on saving, investing, growing wealth, making money, financial markets. Does that make sense? Managing money, property, or business, one of those things like that, right? Your chance of succeeding and making an income, competing against the best of the best of the best of the best, it's a ridiculous thing that you're trying to do. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Here's why. I'm going to say this. You need the following to be financially successful. You need a working income, a reliable, secure, consistent source of income called working income to pay your bills. That's predictable, okay? Now, someone might say, but I'm retired. But you know what? If you are, you might have a pension, we call it in the UK, or some I don't know what you call it in superannuation. I think it's in Australia, and in America you call it something else, right? That's coming in now. But you need something like that. This is to be financially successful. You need to have savings. Savings, particularly cash savings, will moderate your emotions in trading. Let's imagine you've got $10 saved, and that's the only thing you've got. And you make $10,000 on a trade. How do you feel? Most people go, woo! Look on me, look what I did, boy, right? I don't know why you sound like that, but in this example you do, right? Now, if you lose 10,000, it's like, right? Most people are crying if that was your savings. Now, if you had 5 million in savings, cash savings, and you had a $10,000 day win, how do you feel? Most people are like going, well, it's nothing, right? And you've got the same amount in savings and you lose 10,000, what do you feel? Well, doesn't really matter. Suddenly, somehow, cash savings moderates your emotions. You're more balanced. Does that make sense? You're saved. There's different types of savings. I'm not going to go into that now, okay? Then you need to have investments, and then you need to have passive income. You need all 4 of those things to be incredibly financially successful. You got that? You need all 4. So here's the deal. Look at this chart. This is Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. People get an income. People look at this. They go, oh, I want to have an income from this thing down here. I want to have this income from my investments, my money making money. But yet, here is how it really, really works. Okay? If you can succeed and have become incredibly rich doing it, as long as you do one of these other things. You could be an employee and have your job, and your job pays your bills and then gives you money to go and invest, and then you grow the wealth so you don't have to worry about it psychologically. Don't put yourself at psychological disadvantage. Or you can be self-employed, and so you create an income that way, then you invest money in investments, or you own a business system, and then you take that pays your bills, and you got more money to go and invest and have your money work for you. But somehow retail traders think, I'm just going to put my money in the markets and then I'm going to be financially free and successful. Okay? Because they've read the 1 or 2 stories of the time somebody did that. That is statistically putting the odds against yourself. You read 1 or 2 stories. It is like the casino promoting the time, or the lottery promoting how this person won this much money. The odds of that person winning and you winning are stacked against you. Now, there has been a case of, I think, one person won the lottery twice. Right? So I think they were in prison and they won it again. So, well, that says a lot about that person. But the point is, you want the odds stacked in your favor. So you need working income, you need savings, you need investments, and you need passive income. So in terms of these investments, you want to have long-term investments, and if you're looking at time frames, could look at the quarterly chart. You want long-term trend trades, you could look at the monthly chart, and you want your swing trades, look at the weekly charts. Why am I not saying day trading? Because you all know what I preach. That history has consistently shown that the biggest patterns happen off the weekly, sometimes monthly charts. That is why institutional investors will stick to those timeframes, because those timeframes are more reliable, more consistent, and the patterns tend to be more predictable. Okay? So you need 3 separate types of accounts. 3 separate accounts to do 3 separate things. So in terms of your long-term investments, all right, here's an example of gold. Okay? And that was gold. If you were looking at the quarterly chart, you would buy that thing, and no, you do not go and buy options on that. Okay? don't go think, oh, so can I buy options on that? Look, you would have this long term. I would say to you, you could buy the stock. Okay, buy the stock. Now, someone said, "Could I buy the futures?" Most people don't have the finances to have the margin to take those whips and those overnight things. Just buy the stock on some longer term thing. I could show you the correlation between stocks and commodities since 1870 something, and how they're inversely correlated. Oh, clue and a half there. Clue and a half, I'm telling you here, right? That's why I've got commodity and stocks. Okay, I'm not saying any more about that. But the point is, that captured the long-term trend. Prior to this, from the 70s to 80s, a big trend in gold. Now, or you look at the stock market from the 80s to the year 2000. I'm not showing you where you get in. I'm not showing you exactly. But if you've been following what I say, you know about the stages. It's kind of blatantly obvious. You're not going to get at the beginning, and you're not going to get at the very top. Okay? But you can see some blatant things there on the way up, okay? And we're in another one of these things right now. Now, this is your quarterly style of trading or investing. You've got your long-term trend trades on the monthly. On the way up, look at that. You can see the 80s to the 90s to the year 2000. You come out there and you can short it, and then you go long it, and then you can see you can capture the trend on the downside, and then you can capture the trend on the upside. Okay? Someone said to me the other day, I now know what you were trying to tell me to look at in 2012 and why I should be long the stock market. I was just looking at these timeframes. It was blatantly obvious. Okay. Or you could look at the property market and you can see how you could have gone long and captured it, and then where to have gone short on the downside, and where you need to be long by longer term trend trades. Now, understand this. Following these longer term trend trades on these monthly charts is what the following did to turn a small account into millions in a few years. And I want you to understand, they didn't have many trades at all. Nicholas Darvas did this. Nicholas Darvas turned his small account into millions. I think it was 5 or 6 trades, pyramiding. Does that make sense? The Turtles. Jesse Livermore said there's only 3 or 4 of these opportunities per year. Jesse Stein did it with only 8 trades a year. Many market wizards, right? The great trend followers, and many, many more on that bucket. That's what you do in that bucket. And then you have your swing trades. Here we've had the stock, the S&P, that's been going up, and it's not looking pretty on this weekly time frame now. So you got loads of great swings, and then we might get chopped up now. I'm getting chopped on some things, but it doesn't matter. Because you take shorts on other things, you get messed up on this one. If you listen, you don't want to pin all your hope just on this side of trading. You want to have some long-term thing, your mid-term thing, and this weekly is your new short. The weekly, the black is the new grey in fashion. The weekly is the new daily, or the weekly is the new hourly. The weekly is the new intraday. You got that? If you're serious about becoming financially successful, you need to be thinking about these 3 time frames. So the question was, I've been trying to make an income from my trading, but not succeeding. What do you suggest? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay. Someone said to me, tell them to go get a job. Okay. Right. Stop doing it. You want to be financially successful. You want to be financially free. You need to think about the following thing. Stop trying to pay your bills with trading. The people telling you to do this are not doing this. The people trying to tell you to do this, they're not doing that. If you do not have the money to pay your bills, either get a job, become self-employed, or set up a business. Okay? 2, develop the mindset of a consistently profitable trader. The mindset of a consistently profitable trader is not the same as number 3, developing the mindset to save, invest, manage money, and grow wealth. People think if they can trade well, that they'll be able to do number 3. No, and no. Because you have a financial thermostat in your mind that is set to, when I have X amount of money, I'm going to buy something. Most people are going, I can trade well, I can buy that house, I can have that car. They're not hardwired to save, invest, manage money, and grow wealth. I am not saying that you don't go and buy the nice car or house. You just learn to manage your money in a way that doesn't sabotage saving, investing, managing money, and growing wealth. There's a unique mindset to grow wealth, and it is a completely different mindset from a consistently profitable trader. You know this. And do you know how I know you know this? Because does every wealthy person trade? No! It is a different mindset to growing wealth than it is to being a consistently profitable trader. Consistently profitable trading is about the ability to think in terms of random distributions of winners and losers, probabilities, right? Not expecting the next trade to be a winner, thinking in blocks of trades and all those things like that. Growing wealth is a completely different game. It is about the alignment of the mind and the behaviors to save, invest, manage money, and grow your wealth. Does that make sense? Number 4, trade all 3 of those time frames. 5, create a winning trading and wealth plan. You need a plan. 6, know how to asset allocate your money, redistribute the profits, and manage money, the money management models for successful trading. And number 7, redistribute a portion of your money into passive income investments. When your passive income surpasses your working income, you can then give up the work. Now, a lot of people thinking, I just don't want to do anything. But guess what? You know what? If you are not doing what you truly love most in this world, People go, oh, I just want to sit on the beach and relax. Do you know what? Do you know who wants to do that? You'll never find rich people or financially successful people actually doing that. Because if they've ever tried it, they find out it's absolutely boring. It is a fantasy to think that that is sold to people. Oh, sit on the beach, just have a coffee, sit down with your family, do nothing. You don't find financially successful people doing that. Guess who thinks that? People who are not financially successful think about doing that. And that is why they are where they are. And someone might, now, if you just said, oh, but that's just greedy, then you really don't have the ability to do number 2 and 3. Then you're really screwed. Then you really have to work on your mind, thinking it's greedy. Do they want more money? Why do they want more money? Rich people are greedy. That's right. Then you just screwed yourself over. Okay. So that's your 7-point plan. But the answer to the question is stop trying to get your income from trading. Look at the Robert Kiyosaki cash flow quadrant. Think of it this way. If you're retired, you've got some sort of pension or some sort of remuneration sort of package. I don't know what you've got, or maybe you're in the war and you're getting some sort of severance. I don't know how you're getting it. You need something outside of trading to pay your bills. You either get it that way, you can have a job, you have a self-employed, or you have a business. You have something. And then once you've got the passive income paying for your life, you could quit the job or the business, or you might sell it out, you might cash it out, or you know what I mean? I have someone I know, they sold their business for a fortune and says, yeah, Patrick, I don't know what to do with this money. How can I create myself a passive income from this? Rich people don't think how poor people think, and it's blatantly obvious because they're rich. And the poor people think about doing poor things when they get the money, which is why they don't have the money now. Okay? That's your 7-point plan. I'm Patrick Stockhausen. See you later.
Hi, it's Patrick Stockhausen here. Did you enjoy this episode? Good. Because if you did, there's 2 things that you can do right now to continue your journey. The first thing is, you can subscribe right here, right now, to my channel on YouTube, and I'll keep sending you on a regular basis, on a weekly basis in fact, information, powerful information to transform your trading behaviors and transform your wealth and trading mindset. Plus, you will get specific things that you can do to become a consistently profitable trader. And all you have to do is press subscribe right here on this YouTube channel to get that information sent to you every single week. The second thing that you can do this right now is you can go to takingstock.biz, sign up for any of the priceless free trainings. When you subscribe, you're going to get literally hours of priceless free trainings, updates on my latest findings, what will empower you to create the results that you desire, and everything else that we do not do on this channel. If you'd like to do that, just go to takingstock.biz, B-I-Z, do that now. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, empower your mind, empower your financial life, so that you can live your version of an inspired life. Take care for now. Bye-bye.